Hi folks, my name is Jeremy and welcome back to RetroFat where we are starting Season 3. So let me give you a really brief just where I've been. Back in the summer I got a ding, we'll call it, from YouTube. Not sure why, I don't think my channel was at risk, but I got a notice that I had been flagged, so to speak, because my content, the videos I was putting out, did not have enough original content, which is why I do reactions to keep this safe and legal. I suspect it was not just the 10 of us, it was my Richard Simmons videos that did it, which I have since scrubbed from the account. The reason why I took a break was that sometimes it's just best to let things sort of settle down, let things cool down. So now I'm back. I do feel a very strong loyalty to Just 10 of Us. This is really the only place to watch the show online. So I'm going to do everything I can to keep the channel safe, to keep these things up. So letting things cool down, and plus October is just a great time to start a new season of TV, so to speak. So I'm back. As a reminder, this channel, I make no money from this. This is just a hobby, but I do everything I can to keep these videos up. I do this because I enjoy it, and I enjoy getting to share my love of Just 10 of Us and other entertainment and pop culture with you. Now, what are the plans going forward? I am going to continue with Just the 10 of Us through series end. After that, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not saying I'll abandon it, but I probably won't just do another react series. But I think it's kind of nice giving this insight, having gone all the way through. This time I tend to talk a lot more about character motivations and behaviors and so forth as I see them. I will continue the Torkelsons. I don't know how often. That's not one I'm going to guarantee that I will do regularly, but Just the 10 of Us will continue bi-weekly for the most part. There may be sometimes I'll take off, and I'll post that on the channel whenever I'm going to have a little brief hiatus. I also have some plans for like some horror movie videos, you know, breakdowns and reviews and things like that. That's not really scheduled yet. I'm not quite sure what that's going to look like, but that is something that's kind of in the works. I also plan to do some Just the 10 of Us, like character-wise, where are they now? Not the cast necessarily, but like where do I think Wendy Lubbock would be right now? What's Connie doing? What's Coach doing in retirement, etc. And then, of course, I'll also use shorts to talk about my weight loss, and because it keeps me motivated with cardio, Power Rangers, and then like some real quick 60-second horror commentary. That's kind of my general plan for this season of RetroFat. So let's jump right into Just the 10 of Us. Today we'll be watching episode 9 of season 2. This is episode 13 overall, called Personal Best. This episode was directed by John Gunselman, written by Rich Reinhardt, obviously both heavily involved with the show. This episode originally aired January 6, 1989. This episode had 24 million viewers on the first airing. It was 38th in the Nielsen's this week. It had a 14.9 rating and a share of 24. And as a reminder, and I say this for myself because I can never remember the difference and I have to look it up every time. The 14.9 means that 14.9% of all U.S. households with the TV watch Just the 10 of Us that night. And the share of 24 means that 24% of the TVs in use during this time slot of Just the 10 of Us, were watching our show. This is a fantastic performance for a Friday night sitcom at 9:30 Eastern. I also always like to compare this to Growing Pains, which had a 20.3 rating and a 31 share this same week. Growing Pains obviously is going to do a little better, but Just the 10 of Us hung in there, and as we all know, was canceled well before its time. Okay, so this is a Wendy and JR episode. This one's a lot of fun. I think it's also very kind of interesting that this episode aired so close to New Year's, when it was about kind of physical fitness, so to speak, track, I guess you could say. We'll have lots to talk about in this one. It's one of my favorite, not my favorite, but one of my favorite Sister Ethel episodes as well. So let's settle in and have a good time watching Just the 10 of Us.
Come on, JR, run your stupid butt off!
How'd I do?
call that running?
Yeah, I do.
3 seconds faster than last time.
Oh, right.
You'll have to do a lot better than that if you want to make Dad's track team. I've seen slugs run faster than you.
Yeah, I've seen slugs prettier than you.
Put some of that bile in your teeny tiny feet and run the track again.
Why are you being so nasty to me?
You want me to be nice or do you want to win? What was that?
Don't worry, Sherry, I'll protect you.
Yeah, who's gonna protect you?
Hi. Wendy, what are you doing here?
Well, I was on my way to the library.
Uh-huh.
Besides, what are you two doing out here so late?
JR was practicing.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't doing anything. The tracks just mean nothing, and the stopwatch even less.
Smooth.
You know, you're lucky I don't turn you into Dad. Honestly, I don't know what gets into you two. You know Mom and Dad don't allow us to be out after dark unescorted. Now, the rules are for our protection. If you go home right now, I won't say a word of this to Dad.
Wendy, you said this was just going to take a second.
And neither will Roger.
Nice to see an episode start off with JR and Sherry. They tend to be ignored. Plot-wise, I mean, with such a huge cast, that's obviously going to happen. But so JR and Sherry-centered episodes are pretty rare, and this one features JR more heavily than a lot. As the Lubbock Babes kind of come into prominence, that will change even more. I've said many times, Wendy is one of my favorite characters. I like every character on the show, but Wendy's one of my favorites because she's just an enigma. I've said many times, many times, I think she is the smartest character. She's the smartest Lubbock. Even though there are times that like we see her do things that perhaps aren't the best, the most logical. I appreciated seeing her. I enjoyed seeing her tell the kids, go home, I won't say anything, because she was just trying to get them out of there before she is caught. And I was like, this is mutually assured, destruction. You all have each other right where you want to be, just everybody be cool, which I'm sure is how that played out. But let's keep watching. Wendy and JR heavily. JR mostly was paired with Sherry, so it's interesting to see JR get a storyline with one of the sisters. And I, again, can't help but think what could have been if the show had continued.
It's a race and I know I can win it, 'cause I'm learning the rules of the game. If I can stay on the ball, take it minute by minute, I just might make the Hall of Fame. What can I say? I'm doing it the best I can. Leaning on nobody but me. Oh, seeing it from where I stand. Nothing comes easy. At the end of every one of my days is a house with all of the bases that keeps me doing it the best I can. Yeah, I'm doing it the best I can. I'll keep on doing it the best I can.
All right, listen up, everybody. I got a major announcement here to make that will affect all of you.
Oh, Mom, that's wonderful. What does the baby do?
No. Your mother is not pregnant. Knock on wood.
Not that we wouldn't be thrilled to have another little smiling face at our table.
Yeah. Well, I'm pleased to report that I finally fulfilled a promise that I made when we left New York and arrived in Eureka.
You bought me a pony!
No, sweetheart, I said on your wedding day.
Dad, I'm listening.
Well, this really doesn't concern you, JR. You can leave.
Graham, honey, why don't you just tell them?
Okay. Well, starting this morning, the physical education program at St. Augustine has been extended to include students of the female gender.
What? Oh, man. Wait, what am I missing here? Who are these gender people? Oh, Cindy, we have to take phys ed. What?
No need to thank me. I finally got Father Hargis to see things my way. Isn't that great?
No. The way I see it, education is for the mind. My body will take care of itself.
Honey, if your body's our argument, We just lost.
I, for one, welcome a regularly scheduled gym class.
Good for you, Marie. At least someone around here has the right spirit.
I believe we can use the incredible agony of physical exercise to atone for our most unspeakable sins.
Well, that's a nice thought, Marie. But I think your father had something else in mind.
Yeah, I think a lot of you have been getting a little bit flabby around here lately.
Well, the acorn doesn't plop far from the tree.
I wish I had a giant mirror so you could all see how ungrateful you look. Now, your father went out of his way to change school policy so that you could use the boys' facilities, the boys' equipment, the boys' lockers and showers. Graham, this is pretty half-baked.
Okay, a few things here. One, I love JR just so very dejectedly leaving the room after he had just been told, hey, or had said, I'm listening, Dad, and then Coach, not meaning to, was immediately dismissive. You can go ahead and leave. It doesn't concern you. And he just walked out. It was subtle, but I appreciated it. Connie's line, the acorn doesn't plop far from the tree. Also excellent one. That was great. And Marie, of course, being our freak as always, talking about the agony of exercise to atone for unspeakable sins. And that is just such a Marie thing to say. I love that we are fully in the Marie as a religious zealot and nut, I guess the best way to say it, is always good for a laugh. So I enjoyed seeing her so happy to see this happen while the rest were not happy until, of course, Cindy and Wendy realized, hey, this means we'll have more access to the boys.
Lose that flab. Lose those rolls. It's good for your body. It's great for your soul. Push it out. Push it in. Tone your muscles and atone for your sins. We're finally getting somewhere. Let's develop those pectorals. Cindy, you can sit this one out. 1 and 2.
Now, this really stinks. If we have to grunt, why can't we do it with the boys over there? Look at them glistening in the sun.
Here comes Dad. Move it. And 5.
Okay, that's enough calisthenics. Doesn't that feel better?
That depends. Is class over?
Almost.
I almost feel better.
All right, well, we just have time for one lap around the track and then straight to the shower. Coach Lubbock to you, Miss Lubbock.
Coach Lubbock, can I stay here? My ankle hurts.
Oh, sure, sweetie.
Oh, ow. I just got this awful cramp in my...
Run it out. All right, I'll tell you what. Let's make a race out of this. Hey, you dim bulbs, get over here. All right, now back. I don't want you sweating on my daughters. All right, now here's the deal. We're going to take one lap around the track. Everybody get in position. No. The other way. No, the other way again. All right, let me clear this up for you. Everyone that plans on changing their name when they get married, turn around.
I'm not changing my name.
All right, let me make this easy for you. If you're related to me, turn around. Well, I think we're making some progress here, I think. Other than Connie, everyone that shaves their legs, turn around. Flanagan, turn around. You see me after class. JR, turn around. All right. On your marks. Get set. Oh, and here's one more little point. Any boy that finishes behind one of my daughters has to run an extra lap. All right? Get set. Go.
By the way, Dad, I'm not changing my name when I get married either.
Well, then you're not going to get your pony.
Yeah. Look at Wendy.
Huh?
Look.
Well, she's running like a regular jackrabbit. Go, Wendy, go!
She's ahead of everybody.
That doesn't make any sense.
Are you kidding? We always knew she was fast.
Unbelievable. 53.6 seconds.
Right, bye!
Wendy, come back here. Do you realize what you just did?
Yeah, I got first out of the showers.
No, young lady, you almost broke the school record.
Oh, I did? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, well, I gotta get to that shower.
Wendy, I've never seen you move like that.
Yeah, there are a lot of things you've never seen Wendy do.
Okay, young ladies, the line to the shower is right there behind Wendy. Oh, and boys, one more lap. And you better move it, because from now on, there's only one shower working for you lug nuts, too. Go!
What happened? What did I miss?
He dreams of glory of just taking a shower.
I find it very interesting that Marie was wearing shorts and not a long dress, or at least a skirt. That, not that we haven't seen her in pants, but it's very surprising to me that Marie would be in a co-ed PE class and wear what I'm sure she would also probably describe as something showing off her legs. The little sitcom comedy bit of facing the right direction for track, that was great. That's one of those things that, like, I still remember from when I watched this for the first time back in the late 80s. Because it's funny. It's clever, with Connie throwing in the "I'm not changing my name," and then JR getting involved, and Flanagan. It was just a nice little bit of, would you call that physical humor? I'm not sure, but it was definitely a fun skit. Sherry always coming out with something snarky, like, well, we always knew Wendy was fast. Also funny. And I think one of my favorite things about this was when the girls got into position and the boys whistled. They all hopped up or reacted in some way except for one character. And which character was that? Wendy, who just kind of smiled and looked over her shoulder because she obviously enjoyed the attention.
Elizabeth, you should have seen her. She was greased lightning. She ran like a pair of cheap stockings.
Wendy? Our Wendy?
Yeah, I guess all those years of sneaking in and out of her bedroom window built up her leg muscles.
Oh, that's wonderful. See, Grandma, I always said one day we'd find a reason to be proud of Wendy.
Yeah, but I didn't know it would be in our lifetimes. Freeze! Don't move a muscle. We just want to look at you.
Are you going to look at me much longer?
A little longer.
Honey, your dad told me what you did at school today.
How did he find out? Oh, the running. Oh.
Wendy, I want you on the track team. Tryouts are tomorrow.
The track team? You mean you want me to, like, run around that little dirty circle?
It's called a track.
Well, I'd rather not. Can I move yet? Oh, sure. Great. Bye.
Whoa, stop right there. You're joking with your old man, right?
No, I don't want to run.
But you got to.
Why?
Well, because,
Because being able to run fast is your gift from God.
It is? But I thought virginity was my gift from God.
the two gifts go hand in hand, trust me.
I'm not into running.
Oh, Wendy, look, picture yourself out on the track. You're in the middle of a race, surrounded by a pack of runners.
Ooh, boys or girls?
Well, mostly boys.
Are they really built?
What difference does it make?
Well, I just want to make sure that I'm picturing it right.
That's fair.
All right, the other runners are really built.
Are they wearing tight shorts?
No!
Sorry, where were we?
Well, you're running in a pack of well-built boys without their shorts.
All right. Now picture yourself rounding the last turn, starting to break free. You can feel the power in your legs as you start running the pants off of them.
I'm not so sure I want her on the track team.
Well, who am I to forsake my gift from God?
Always a fun scene. Coach and Elizabeth are such great. They're great parents, but aside from that, they're comedically really connected, especially with the girls. Elizabeth, despite being this very, I'm not gonna say prim, but very proper, holy woman, like, you can see a little bit where Marie gets it. She's such a great character. Whenever Wendy's describing, the men she'll be running with, and Elizabeth admitting, like, I think she needs to picture this. That's appropriate. It's a nice attitude to have. I also really appreciate the joke. I enjoy the joke about her gifts being the ability to run fast and her virginity, both being gifts from God, which, as Coach reminds her, those two things go hand in hand. Is that a joke that would be aired today? Probably not. Did it still make me laugh in the spirit it was intended here? 100%.
Okay, I'm ready for my pep talk.
Forget it, JR. Look around. You don't stand a chance.
Oh, I get it. You're bailing on me, too. Well, fine then, because I don't need your stinking pep talk. Because this dude is ready. I've run every night for 3 weeks. I put everything I possibly can into this race, and now after all that, you don't have the decency to get me fired up for the race?
Are you fired up?
Yes!
Because of what I said? Yes! You're welcome!
Wendy, we're all rooting for you. I never thought I'd say this. I'm proud to be related to you.
Yeah. What's wrong? Well, the boys' shorts aren't nearly as tight as I pictured them.
Yo, Coach.
Wayne, before you say one word, I just want to say up front, this time, no wagering.
That's exactly what I wanted to say to you.
Sure, Wendy's fast.
And the whole city knows what my man Harrison can do.
That first run of hers couldn't have been a fluke.
And Harrison did have that pool growing last month.
Let's just enjoy the contest.
The pure sport.
I mean, they're kids, for God's sakes. We're professional educators.
Right.
Usual stakes, double.
You're on.
Deal. Done.
Sucker.
All right, gentlemen. And lady, you all know why you're here. Try out for the track team. I don't get the idea that just any old slob can make the team. We only got 4 spaces to fill, so you've got to be good.
I am good.
So I want you all to run like you had money on it. So may the best woman or man win.
Harrison, I'm counting on you.
Come on, Wendy, you can do it. Yeah, and don't even think about tripping and falling and making a total fool out of yourself. Good luck, Wendy.
You too, JR. No, I'm surprised anybody noticed I was here.
All right, runners. On your mark. Get set. Go!
Go, Wendy! Go! Run, Wendy! Run for women everywhere! Oh, look, she's necking up with the boy blue!
Oh, I'd love to be neck and neck with him.
Run for the underpaid secretary! Oh, look, she's ahead! Run for the working mother! Oh, look, she's ahead! Run for women in prison!
Go, Wendy! Go!
Yo, Bob!
I made the team. I came in 4th.
And you all out to make it. Without me, you're nothing.
Well, Coach, what can I say?
Just that you brought your checkbook.
Dad, I came in 4th. I made the team.
Yeah, you sure did, JR. I'm impressed.
Thanks. I've been out here every night.
And it really shows, too. I'm really proud of you. You really improved. Oh, just a second. Wendy. With you on the team, we can't lose. Your legs are magic.
What about my legs? Shut up, Flanagan.
Why did they make poor Matt Shackman wear a crop top? That's the first thing. All the other guys, I think, were all wearing tank tops, and they make him wear this. I also have to comment, and okay, I will readily admit, I do not know sports in any way, shape, or form. Know nothing about it. I can perhaps see how men and women would run together. I find it very odd that a 6th or 7th grader at the oldest would be also running with high school students. But again, what do I know? This fits under the category of why is Coach Lubbock the coach for every conceivable sport? Track, football, wrestling. I'm sure there are others. So again, small Catholic school. I don't know the rules. It just seems a little unusual to me, but it is what it is. Yeah, I think the biggest tragedy is why they made him wear that cutoff shirt.
JR, you can't hide in the bathroom forever. Not in this house.
Go away.
I know you're upset. I can't hear any flushing. Do you want to talk about it? Okay, then I'm leaving. Ow. Works every time.
So there I was. otherwise in the home stretch with Super Hunk Harrison breathing down my neck. And I figured he wins, big deal. But then I noticed how hard the boys were running. You know, how macho and competitive and stupid they can be. And then it was like I heard this voice calling to me, run. Run for women in prison. And before I knew it, I yelled, eat my dust, creep, took off, and the rest was history.
Wow, Harrison actually breathed down your neck. Your legs. Dad wanted me to give you the season schedule for the track team. Wow. You know, I dreamed for years that I'd share my bedroom with an athlete, but I never figured on this.
Ignore her.
Oh, look, there's your name on the roster, W11.
Oh, guess that makes it official. Congratulations, W. Thanks, M.
Wait a second. There's got to be some mistake here.
What do you mean?
Well, Dad's got us practicing or racing every single day of the week, including the weekends.
What'd you expect? If you join an athletic team, you have to practice.
Well, on the weekday, sure. But Sunday is sacred. I mean, when am I supposed to go to the mall? Thanks for...
All right, so one thing that I forgot to mention, which I should probably say for after this one, is I didn't talk about how just dejected JR looked when Coach ignored him, and that's such a great kind of line through in this episode. Coach is excited about Wendy, and I think I'm trying to view this from Coach's perspective. Maybe he just assumed, hey, JR is going to make the team. That's great. Wendy, she's the wild card. Didn't know about her. Hey, she's good at this, and there's a little more excitement. From a parent standpoint, is that okay? Of course not, but it'll keep going through this entire episode. I also have to point out, JR is currently wearing a Nightmare on Elm Street shirt. Always fun to see that.
Beat me with the door, like I haven't been beaten enough by women today.
Stop whining.
Oh, leave me alone.
How long have you had this chip on your shoulder?
Hey, I've got nothing on my shoulders.
I'll vouch for that.
You wouldn't understand. You're the cute one.
What does that mean?
The cute one. That's what Dad calls you behind your back.
He does?
Yeah, he's got names like that for everybody. Cindy's the pretty one, Marie's the good one, Kindly's the melodramatic one, Wendy's the troublemaker. He's got names like that for everybody. Except me. Barely knows I'm alive.
Dad really thinks I'm the cute one?
Why am I talking to someone who just hit me with a door?
I'm listening. You want to be on the track team, so Dad will give you a nickname.
You're missing the big picture.
You want Dad to notice you.
Well, yeah. Now with Wendy on the team, I'm nothing. I'm less than nothing. I'm Cindy.
I think that's a little harsh. And yet somehow...
Two things. One, I can't rewind without messing it up, but if you jump back to the start of this scene, near the toilet, there were several rolls of peach-colored toilet paper, which was very much a thing in the late 80s. They came in like peach, pinkish, blue, yellow, like a mint green. They don't do that anymore, but they absolutely used to, and the Lubbocks had that. The other thing I want to point out, two things. One, if JR says Coach uses these names behind their back, then he should be able to acknowledge he has a name for me that he uses behind my back. So it's not that I don't have one. People just don't know it, but that's okay. That's a plot point. The other thing, he was wearing a shirt for Nightmare on Elm Street 4, which is, of course, the Nightmare movie that Brooke Theus was in as Debbie. I'm going to start paying attention to that. I'm curious, I've seen Nightmare 3 and Nightmare 4 gear. I'm almost positive. 3, of course, being Heather Langenkamp in her, I guess, sort of last role as Nancy. Not really. She was a new Nightmare, but she was more Heather in that. Anyway, Joanne Willette, of course, was in Nightmare 2. I don't know if we see any Nightmare 2 material, any Nightmare 2 shirts, but I'm keeping an eye out for that and see was this just a wardrobe choice and he was wearing Nightmare 4 because that was the last movie to come out, or was that a little nod to him having the storyline with Brooke / Wendy? Something I'm going to try to watch and see how that plays out.
Dad, I've been thinking about this track team situation. And I'm worried that hanging around all those scantily clad boys will make me think about sex all the time, ultimately hurting my studies. So I think I should quit the team. What do you think, Dad?
Sure, Wendy, quit the team.
No, you're supposed to offer me a little resistance.
Oh, okay. Gee, Wendy, I don't know. Sure, Wendy, quit the team.
Thank you. Will you please excuse me? I'd like a few minutes to think.
Oh, do you need my help?
I'll call you. Dad, I've been worried about this track team thing. I mean, who's kidding who? I've lost sleep over it.
Wendy!
Haven't I ever told you to knock before entering? Who is it?
Sherry.
Okay, you can come in for 30 seconds.
JR would like permission to come up to your room.
Why?
I want to talk to you.
Well, I can hear you just fine from where you are.
Why, you pig bladder?
JR! He's a little upset.
Well, I'm a little upset too, but you don't hear me calling the rat boy names.
Just talk to him for a few minutes. It would mean a lot to the lad.
Okay, you can come up and it'll make you happy.
Be cool like we practiced.
So this is your room. Nice place.
You've seen it before. You snuck up last month and glued my underwear shut, remember?
I apologize for that.
It was an amusing idea that fell a little short in the execution.
So, what do you want?
I want to congratulate you on coming in first today. I think it's great you've taken on the responsibility of all those races and all those practices and given up all that fun in exchange for hour after hour of grueling punishment.
Oh boy, do I want off that team.
This is going better than even you thought.
I remember what you're supposed to say.
Yeah. What? You want off the team? I'm shocked and frankly a little disappointed in you.
Well, yeah, Dad's gonna be a lot worse than that.
There's no way Dad would ever let you off that team. Unless you didn't have time because you were involved in Mom's favorite activity, choir practice.
Oh, that's brilliant!
Thank you. I think I can handle it from here.
Joining the choir. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and you won't have to worry about the humiliation of me beating you.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Wait a second. You think you're better than me, don't you?
Well, yeah, but I didn't say that.
Listen, little runt, I could run circles around you without even breaking a sweat.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Prove it.
Okay, the first track meet.
Thought you were quitting the team.
Well, I was, until you reminded me why I can't.
What did I say?
Too much!
I love that deep, hearty laugh from the soundtrack, or the laugh track, which I know is not a laugh track, it was an audience. That was still great at the very end. I also enjoyed Heidi Ziegler's interaction, this entire thing with Sherry, just the very morose knocking and like Sherry whenever Wendy was making her jump through her hoops. The talent on this show was so much better than on so many other shows at this time. It was funny. It's funny, and that is why this show still has such a devoted following. Is Full House more popular? For some reason, yes. Has it held up like this? It, in my opinion, absolutely has not. It was a cutesy family show. This one had a little more edge to it, and in my opinion, more talented acting. Sorry, not to be a dig at Full House, but just everything about the show, I love it, and the interactions that the siblings have is a big part of that. Always love a good 80s themed sports montage. Clearly, the arm wrestling here, the guys lost, they had to take off their shirt. Implication, what was Wendy going to do if she had ever lost? So, something to think about, or maybe not think about. The 80s were a weird time.
Gentlemen, watch the bird flies. The St. Augustine Hippos welcome the Tigers of St. Teresa.
All right, listen up, everybody. You all know who we're here to beat.
Wendy!
No, the Tigers. We're a team, and we're here to humiliate them. We're killers. Nice guys finish last. Remember that. Killers finish first.
Excuse me, I hate to interrupt, but I just wanted to say that it's not important who wins a race because it's just a game. Now, the important thing is that you have fun and you play fair. Continue your little speech, Graham.
Kill.
Isn't this just so exciting?
I am woman, hear me roar. And numbers too big to ignore. And I know too much to go back and pretend. 'Cause I've heard it all before, and I've been down there on the floor, and no one's ever gonna keep me down again. Oh yes, I have won, but it's with a thorn of pain.
It's very simple, sister. All you have to do is wait for everyone to be lined up and then pull the trigger on this gun, okay?
Silence.
Your shoelace is untied.
Expect me to fall for that old line.
Your shoelace is untied. JR, I believe in you. You can do it.
What a rotten thing to say. I mean, if you can't tell me I'm a disgusting snot bucket who doesn't stand a chance, I don't want to talk to you.
Okay, you're a disgusting snot bucket who doesn't stand a chance.
Still don't want to talk to you.
Men.
Runners, take your marks. Get set. Dwayne, you were the one that decided to involve Sister Ethel.
I can handle it. I can handle it. Sister Ethel. When I point to you, shoot the gun in the air. Okay?
Okay, make my day.
Song was great. Sister Ethel was the best part of the scene. I don't know if there's ever been a scene with Sister Ethel that has not made me just absolutely cackle. From her just shooting the gun and then swinging it toward the crowd. All great. I will go back to, I don't know anything about track. Are you allowed ties in track? This is not me saying you are or aren't. It is me asking a question. Can two people place first? My hunch would be no, but again, what do I know? There's also something, and this is not said, this is just inference. I can't help but wonder, was it a true tie, or did Wendy, who we know cares about her family, did she slow down so JR could in fact tie with her? Something I'm going to be thinking about.
Okay, one more time. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Well, I'm really proud of both of you.
Yeah, well, the next race won't be a tie.
Well, it wouldn't have been a tie this time if I was Cindy.
I gotta get a picture. Don't anybody move. Elizabeth, where's my camera?
Oh, honey, I'll help you find it.
Well, now I got two first-class runners in the family. The troublemaker and the champ. Well, it's nice to know at least two of my kids inherited my athletic prowess.
You know, now I'm really sunk. I'm star of the track team, and I'm gonna have to work my butt off. It's not fair.
Well, who said life was fair? When you succeed, people expect more out of you.
They do?
Oh, yes.
So if I was to, like, ace a test or something... Well, it could happen. And if I did, Mom and Dad would expect me to get good grades all the time.
Mm-hmm. It's a vicious circle.
God, that really stinks. I was better off being a total screw-up. Like me.
Very quickly, of no consequence, I think I mentioned this last time we did this episode. Wendy had the medallion on her ribbon as Coach was hip hip hooraying, but when they transitioned to the hug, it had clearly fallen off and never reappeared.
JR, are you crying?
No, just sweating through my eyes. All great runners do it.
You got your nickname.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
No big deal. It's what you've been working your butt off for.
Yeah.
I'll never understand short men.
Champ. The champ.
All right, we're back. Continuing season 2, season 3 of RetroFat, season 2 of Just the 10 of Us. Fun episode. There are a lot of good ones coming ahead, and we'll see how many we get through. I won't be back for 2 weeks. As I said, I'll do this bi-weekly, every other week, just to kind of space it out. So I look forward to reading your comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.